All right, man. Let's talk about the Detroit Pistons draft needs. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. And Pistons got a lot of things. They got tweener like Isaiah Stewart. You got a young big fella in Jalen Duren, who at this point development don't seem to be going the way we thought it should be going with him, especially defensively. You got a bunch of guards. You got an instant scorer and shooter and Marcus Sasser, who's a good defender. You got Cade Cunningham, who a guy with big guard / forward, can do a little bit of everything, facilitate, score, shoot a little bit. Ivy, cat quick guard, get to the rim, score, a lot great defensive potential. Short Thompson, great athlete, great facilitator already, great defender, and for the most part, that's the core. Could be forgetting the guy or two. He was like, man, what they missing? Shooting. They missing shooting. Like, the difference between Bojanovic and Alec Burke, to me, they just never fit. They never really integrated with this young core, so they need shooting. If it's a stretch 5, stretch 4, at the 3, at the 2, at the 1, they need somebody that's gonna come in with young legs that can really just shoot it. Whatever you can do past that, defend, facilitate, dribble, communicate, it's a plus. But outside of Sasser, out there, young people, Sasser the only real true knockdown shooter out of the young bunch, and the guy from Utah. So really, they shooting is at a premium, and I don't think you can continue to bank on, and you can because you're a young team with no expectations. But I don't think they can continue to bank on guys developing and becoming better shooters. Because right now in the NBA, there's a bunch of guys who still don't know how to shoot. And then when they do shoot better, when they do start to shoot the ball better, they look uncomfortable. Look mad uncomfortable. So, yeah, my humble opinion, one of their greater needs is shooting. Straight up and down. They need shooting. They need somebody that can come out there young and can knock shots down. Young legs to knock shots down. You're like, why is it different between young and old? That way he can gel with the core. And you don't know what the core going to be. I'd advise them break that shit up. Especially if you're going to continue forward with Monty Williams. That's what I would advise. Break it up and start it over. And if you're not going to commit to Monty Williams, then guess what? Get a younger coach that can grow with the team. You know what I'm saying? Stackhouse, Billups, somebody up and young and up and come or have experience with young guys like Kenny Atkinson. And that's one of the great things that the Timberwolves coach done. He got those guys to buy in to defending. To buy in to playing without the basketball. I know they lost the other night to the Dallas Mavericks, which that's a game they shouldn't have lost, to be honest. But I just wonder, and I look and like, how is Rudy Gobert an all-star? I watched that guy play. He is trash. Like, it was times where they was throwing him the basketball. He couldn't catch the basketball. He couldn't finish over people. Like, he been in the league this long, and he was an all-star. That is mind-blowing. Had he finished half the shots he missed or dropped at the rim, they'd have won by 10 or 15 freaking points. But yeah, I seen a kid from Tennessee play. The white boy from Tennessee, man, he can shoot it. The Pistons might need somebody like that. He can shoot it. He's a flat-out stud when it comes to shooting the basketball. They need somebody like that. Don't necessarily mean he got to come in and start and be fucking Larry Bird. you know. But, you know, somebody that can stretch the floor, knock them shots down consistently, you're going to have a bunch of space out there because they're going to pack the paint on the Pistons. You know, and, you know, you can get some shooting like that with that kid out there, and it clears some space open, and it makes some things possible for some of their guards, and, you know, and even for some of their guards, you know, even getting to the line, that's a problem. You can't shoot and you can't get to the line. You know, they're not getting foul calls because, you know, nobody cares about the Pistons. They got to make people care. So if it's many slashers and guys they got that can get to the rim, Cade, Ivy, Assure, just to name a few, like, you literally like, damn, you know, you would think that, you know, they get more, you know, free throws and more looks at the basket. They got to work on finishing at the rim. You know, they got to work on finishing. And Ivy, his ball security, you know, going for the layups is trash. He carrying the ball low where they can swipe. Keep it up. All that speed, and he just reckless with the basketball, especially when it's coming downhill. Finish strong. Don't carry the ball down here when you about to lay it up. When you going for layup, keep it up here. If you lay it up like this and they foul you, you can't finish. But if you lay it up like this and they foul you, or they foul you, you can finish through contact. There's a lot of fundamental things that this is lacking in basketball, not just with the Pistons, but in basketball in general, that I watch these guys play. But, you know, like I continue to say, man, shooting. I mean, when you talk about individual defense, you look at him. I mean, Ivy's a premier athlete. He should be a great defender. With some coaching, Jalen Duren should be a great individual defender. With some coaching, Short Thompson's already a really good individual defender. So you got 3 really good defenders. Sassers can defend. That's why I understand why he was on the floor more. He could score, shoot, and defend. What else you want? You know what I'm saying? So you go out there, you got, you know, some really good individual defenders. What's the problem? It's the coaching. Don't let them front like Orlando's way more talented. Yeah, their best player is better than our best player. But when you start rolling through the roster, a lot of them guys, it ain't too much more better than the guys we got. It's just to the point they coached. People say, well, Anthony Edwards got talent. They ain't always have all that talent over there. They made the playoffs last 3 years, including this season. So, you know, it's coaching. They got an offense and a defense. They move the ball on offense. It's not predicated on isolation, pick and roll. They move the ball, they cut, they drive, they finish, they kick. They're unselfish team, and defensively, they got some great individual defenders, and they play good individual defense. So, but shooting is what they should be looking for, from bigs, from smalls, to rotational players, to core players. You know, wherever they can get it at, you know, shooting. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. All that's in the link tree. Peace.